This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get TCGO code cards. They already have Darkness Ablaze up on stock, so definitely check out the website and use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. They have a huge variety of code cards, so you'll definitely find something you like. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day. If you're from Europe, you're obligated to check out this website. You can purchase cards on here as well as sell your own cards to people all across Europe, and they have huge bargain sales right here as well as bestsellers, and you can even purchase physical cards, for instance booster boxes of the new set. So definitely check it out. Both of my sponsors, PotownStore.com as well as cardmarket.com. What's up YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time for Moltres, Articuno and Zapdos to join forces with this amazing tag team. It is now pretty good, has a reasonable Eternatus V Max matchup because of the Galarian being able to slap 110 damage to 3 of the opponent's Pokemon. Very awesome because combined with a Trinity Star and a powerful Chaos Energy, you one-hit KO the Eternatus V Max. So the idea is just Trinity Star, followed up by Galarian Zigzagoon if you have the powerful Chaos Energy, and then out of nowhere you get the KO on the Eternatus V Max and then 2 of the other Pokemon on the bench that have 110 HP or less. Think about Zigzagoons, think about maybe the Alolan Grimer. We've seen a lot of stuff happening in Eternatus. How do we power this fella up? We have the Victory Sign Victini here. That is our main starter here. If we start with it, it's awesome. We can use Green's Exploration to either fight like Giant Heart, Radiant Force, or Energy Spinner to find the correct energy, and a switch card so we can get Victini up and rolling, use Victory Sign. And we also have a Victini V, which is very nice in the late game. We could also have Spreading Flames if you are running out of energies, because 3 fire energies simultaneously is very nice. What else do we have? Lily's Pokédoll to hide behind, because after using the Galarian GX, this amazing tag team hides back into the deck. So all the damage that the opponent has done is neglected and we go back in the deck. The good news is with the Stealthy Hood, Galarian Zigzagoon Pinks are not able to hit us, which is awesome. Also Fion doesn't affect us and other abilities, which is awesome. So what else can we see here is that the Tool Scrapper will get rid of Metal Goggles. So with Vitality Band, there's 2 copies of that in here. We can one-hit KO Zacians, no problems asked right there. So Trinity Burn will get better numbers with powerful Chaos Energy to 230, with Vitality Band to 240. So if you get 240, then you just Sky Legends and 2-shot everything in the game. And that GX move is very, very scary if you have a low amount of like HP on your Pokemon. Think about Jirachi's, Baby Blacephalon. All these fellas will be scared. Definitely if Blacephalon is in the active position and you have Vitality Band, definitely cards like Jirachi and Zigzagoon are the main threats here by that GX move. Big Charm, getting us more HP if you want to. And then some 3 Water, 3 Lightning, and 6 Fire. Why more Fire? Because Welder is going to set us up, and which of course the necessary requirement of Victory Sign. We do need that fire energy. So we'll see what this list brings. So we've seen a lot of these funky lists popping around in the Hackster TCG tournaments. I'm so glad that we still have online tournaments happening. I haven't participated in some, but I'm so glad that I'll be able to give you like very great funky deck lists that do work. This has a fantastic matchup against Eternatus, by the way. Tails never fails. We won the coin flip. Always go second with a Green's Exploration list. Green can get any 2 trainers from the deck. And the only requirement is that you play no abilities. And we are not playing abilities, which is awesome. Our hand is actually pretty good. We can attach of the turn, use green for a Welder, and maybe something else to set us up. And we should be okay, because Victory Sign will immediately get ourselves the Lightning and the Fire Energy straightly from the deck onto our Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. So with the green, we can get whatever we please. And there's only 3 Quick Ball in here. You might say, why is that? The reason for that is that you do have Tackle, which is also able to search out your tag team GX. Okay, we are up against an opponent that plays a Mewtwo deck box. If that is the case, sometimes Big Charm will be necessary to get ourselves out of range from Mewtwo's. Stealthy Hood is for Galarian Zigzagoon Pinks, and yeah, lots of tool cards happening in this deck. The opponent is still selecting their opening Pokemon. Maybe they have multiple ones. Maybe they only have one and their internet connection is not good. We're gonna have to find it out very shortly. Okay, we just start with Victini and just leave it as it is. Okay, this is a fire build. Fire build's a little bit difficult because the 10 damage here is irrelevant. 110 does not get the numbers done. If we're up against Centiskorch, that could be scary. Maybe they also preferred going second. In a scenario like this, we could Welder onto Victini if we find a Victini V and then attach of the turn and then 1-hit KO if we find the switch. I know it's a lot to ask for. We are not running like the Dennis and yeah, in our list. He's playing Pokegear, so that makes me think there is the Centiskorch. Do we see Magnemine just yet so he can blow himself up? We don't know that. Okay, just simple quick ball, finding himself Magnemite or the Energy-GX. Crobat. Okay, even better. Crobat. Okay, the problem with Centiskorch is that his numbers get crazy at one point if he gets the Flare started growing. The good news is we are going second. I don't know if this deck has any good matchups like against these kind of fire boxes. Play Blacephalon is also very, very scary, although we do get multiple prize cards with the amazing Sky Legends GX. Communication going around. Will we see the Danny as well? But if we can like put 110 on everything, could be nice to then go for the Trinity Star afterwards, then Trinity Burn. Maybe we should use Victory Sign twice, so we can have both set up in one turn. He still has not used Welder just yet. Big Charm on these fellas, so it's going to be a very, very tanky Centiskorch V. Here comes the Dedenne. The Dedenne is getting rid of the Heat, Fire Energy, so this is classic Centiskorch, yeah. Cool. I wouldn't prefer it any other way. So we attach this over here. We go with the green. And we already have one energy, so I think we'll get the Energy Spinner. Energy Spinner in combination with Stealthy Hood, Vitality Band. Could be awesome, right? Trinity Star instantly is not the way I want to go. We want to go on the offensive. Yeah, Welder, I guess. Getting these and Welder is fine, or we could also like get Boss's Orders at one point to just go crazy. Don't need Viridian Forest and the Giant Hearts in play. That's very, very scary to say the least. We're gonna slap down our main attacker of choice. We're gonna go with the Energy Spinner and we are gonna get ourselves, we don't need to get anything like fire, maybe a water. We do get stuff out of the deck instantly. This is better, right? Although if we get another Welder, it's better that way. I think I will grab these. Is Powerful Cars Energy in here? It is in here. Guzma Hala seems to be priced, so getting that Powerful Cars Energy will be a little bit tricky. But we're gonna try our best regardless. So here comes... Yeah, if this guy sees the discard pile, we're gonna set this guy up later. So let's go with the Victory Sign. Getting ourselves the Lightning as well as the Fire, the Lightning and the Water Energy onto our main guy, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. And I actually want to do it twice because he's going to set some stuff up. We are gonna set some stuff up. It's gonna be fine, right? He can also attack with the Volcanion, by the way, if he wants to. Okay, he is going to attack with Volcanion. Interestingly enough. 4 energies on that fella. Oof. Yeah, no need to go for my GX move just yet. We're just gonna knock him out with our crazy attack, Trinity Burn. I wonder why he put all the energies onto Volcanion. Maybe he thought we will not get there, but we do have Welder. We searched that out with green, so I wonder what he's thinking. That Centiskorch, maybe he's gonna attack with it twice. Maybe he wants this guy being sacrificed. I really have no clue what's going on. Okay, we even have the Vitality Band, which could help. So, Welder. 1, 2. I actually want the Big Charm on my fella. Ta-ta-ta-ta. I'm gonna slap one of these guys down again. He could go after that, but that would be stupid. Quick Ball. Could be interesting to get another Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, but we don't have Welder just yet. But we can attach with the Victini V on the bench. I think that is actually not a bad idea. Setting up the Victini V as an answer for Centiskorch if he goes crazy with energy attachments. Maybe this guy should have not been here and we should have just set this guy up. Well, it's fine either way. I'm just gonna go crazy with Victini V because Victini V will help us in this matchup. And this guy goes to the deck anyhow, so he's never gonna be able to knock it out. We also have Boss's Orders, so that's totally awesome. So Trinity, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Ta! There we go. Okay, we got some prize cards here. There's the Retrieval. He wants to slap into us and then one-shot us. I think that is his main game plan. Yeah, I think so. We can also like Boss's Orders, one of these fellas. Boss's Orders, one of that fella. Interestingly enough, does he have... Yeah, he does have the welder here. Maybe he whiffs on the Centiskorch V Max. He already gotten through like a communication, but he does have a huge hand though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. That could be a communication in there, or an evolution instance, or oof, maybe he discards one of our energies. Okay, there's another Centiskorch, 6 cards in hand. They could whiff it technically. They have like a lot of HP. So that is 2. Yeah, they have the communication. So Centiskorch V Max is coming. We do have an answer if our if our fella goes down, we can go for the Trinity, promote this, and then attack with the Victini V. Unless he has boss's orders or something, we should be okay. Okay, LD goes Centiskorch V Max. Where you at? Maybe they're all priced. Like, imagine. I'm waiting. A reset stab? Okay. Give us Welder and Energy. Oh, Giant Heart. No Welder, though. Radiating Heat. Okay, that is a nice solution for your problem. It is. He gets rid of an energy. He gets rid of one of our energies. Okay. We can still slap... We do have Tool Scrapper, right? We do have Tool Scrapper, so we can get rid of that Big Charm and knock him out. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my own stuff. So, we get the 2 Fire energies. There are still Water energies in the deck thanks to Viridian Forest. Will not need the Quick Ball in this scenario. Let's get rid of it. Lightning and Water. I think we only need the Water to attack. He still thinks he survives, but let's go with Tackle, Cynthia Catlin, and another one of these fellas. Not that we're gonna use that. We're gonna be using Green. And Green will get ourselves the Tool Scrapper, and maybe we do need the Vitality Band if he goes crazy once again. Although, do we have Boss's Orders in hand? Yeah, I think I will go with Boss. I think that's the best plan for now. He's gonna lose lots of energies, right? Ta-ta! Yeah, the boss is ready. Maybe Welder would have been better. Yeah, maybe so. But he's gonna lose this, and we do have these fellas. Yeah, we can manually attach to the Victini later and go with boss, so it's fine. So Trinity Burn! Ah, 210, perfect. It's perfect scenario. He didn't get the V Max out, which is awesome. We do get the Welder from the prize cards simultaneously, so we can go for boss or Welder. Both options are fine. Maybe weldering onto like a new Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos would have been the better option though. Because now we attack and we can attack again with Victini. Now it's the same scenario. We can welder onto Victini V right here to have a little bit of backup. This guy, if he wants to, he can go crazy like welder attach. He can still not get the KO. Okay, there's a lot of like weak HP Pokemon. So the Trinity, the Sky Legends is not the best option here. We don't see any weak Pokemon. Against like Galarian Zigzagoons, it's awesome to use that. In this scenario, I will use it to just make sure he doesn't one-shot. Yeah, that is the main option. Victini can attack later. Yeah, I think we just welder onto here, attack, and just be done with it. Or maybe Boss's Orders, and then Cynthia Catlin for the Boss's Orders once again. Imagine him whiffing the Centiskorch V Max. I wonder why he got out the Eldigos though. Maybe they're all priced. It could be the case. Maybe he's only playing a 3-2 line. Like lots of energies in the discard as well. We are going crazy with Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, believe it or not. Okay, energy. Is he going to go with the Radiating Heat? Yeah, get rid of one of our energies. It is fine. It is fine. Our Viridian Forest is gone though, so he's gonna get rid of another water type energy. Sure. This is pretty funky though. What do? We can use Guzma Hala, get the powerful Carla's energy, which is not gonna matter. The Boss's Order is also not a good idea. Weldering. Yeah, we do need to find a water type energy, to be honest. Energy Spinner is in the discard, Viridian Forest is in the discard, so either we draw 3 cards with Cynthia Catlin, which is not getting us anywhere. We do get the green, but that's not finding our way to like Viridian Force or Energy Spinner, so I think just weldering? Yeah, weldering onto Victini seems okay to me. Look at all these cards. Funny. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything left to work with? Let's get discard these guys. Is Water Energy in here? Yeah, Water Energy is in here. We just need to keep drawing cards. Cynthia Catlin is our next card that we're gonna use. Energy Burst. Ka-chang! 90. 0 energies and One well, only one welder, but no energies in sight. He needs fire crystal or something. We've already put up some pressure here with the Victini here. 90 is not something to sneeze at because... yeah, we are just in search. I don't want him discarding more of our energies. Okay, here comes Eternatus V Max. That means this is our way, our ticket to victory. He has 90 damage on him. That means he has 230 HP remaining. We need to find powerful cards energy. Okay, they just concede. They say there's no way out of this. He could not one-shot our Victini. Victini could then do some damage onto this fella, and then we would have gone with the 3-shot, technically. So, Eternatus Scorch falling apart, and we taking the victory. Getting energies from the deck seems very good with Victini. That's why there's 4 copies in here. We're up against another opponent. And hopefully they will also be... maybe they're playing like weak HP Pokemon. Slap down some Jirachis, slap down some Zigzagoons on the bench. We want to see those. We lost the coin flip, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Let us go. Oh, we can go first. With the greens deck. That's very, very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, we do have a fire energy. We don't have any other things going for us. We have quick ball, which is not gonna matter. Maybe we top deck something nice. We go first, right? So we have 2 top decks to get out of the situation. Okay, there's the tackle. Luckily, there is a Jirachi, which we love to see. So what are we gonna do? The powerful cardless energy, as well as like Big Charm and all that fellas can get out with the Guzma Hala. Guzma Hala as well as this guy. Maybe that is a good solution. We do still have quick ball left, so Cynthia Catlin will provide us with 3 cards, while the Guzma Hala provides us with the powerful card energy and the Giant Heart and the Viridian Force and all the good stuff. So these cards are okay for us. I don't know if he's gonna be able to one-shot us. If so, we are in a huge amount of trouble. I also still don't know what we're up against, which is the scary part. Attaching this over here. If he one-shots our Victini, that will be sad. We can use Cynthia Catlin and then get back our Guzma Hala with that scenario. It's fine. Yeah, we need to get out 2 of these fellas, because you never know what goes wrong. Yeah, he could one-shot one of these Victinis. Maybe it's a welder deck, maybe it's an ADP deck, but just in case. We still have the Tool Scrapper, all of our cards, we can recover Cynthia Catlin. Okay, Chaotic Spell indicates that it might be ADP. Okay, Duraludon in the discard pile, fine. Fine, we are up against ADP, we're gonna need our Victini V. Okay, hammers. Hammers are scary. We don't have like lots of these like basic energies. 1 hammer down the drain is good though. 2 Jirachis. Ooh la. 2 Jirachis is good. That means maybe he's playing Scoop Up Nets to get rid of them, but at one point we're gonna use Sky Legends GX and get multiple prize cards. Maybe he's digging for lots of Puddle Pieces. He already used Research, so he can only use Crobat as well as the Dana GX. So we're up against the famous Arceus Dialga Palkia GX, and I wonder if we have an edge here. I think in this scenario, taking cheeky prize cards on these Jirachis is awesome. We can use Victory Sign, get stuff. Okay, he's just switching to another Jirachi. Maybe he has a terrible hand. It's been a while since we've seen ADP with Stellar Wish stuff. Typically, I would just play 4 copies of Zacian instead. Stellar Whiff. Maybe the Danny in hand. Attach the Danny in hand. Smack your Danny. Or pass. Your choice. Scoop Up Net. Okay. Scoop Up Net, Jirachi. That's bad. Playing Scoop Up Nets is so bad. That means... oh, he slaps it down again. The Danny. Is he looking for a first turn? Okay, he's just scooping it out. Fantastic. So, nothing to do here but use this Cynthia Catlin stuff. Put a card over in the discard pile into your hand, then draw a couple of cards. I think I will keep my Tool Scrapper. We'll definitely need that. And instead, we just discard the Energy Retrieval. We have another Energy... okay, let's get this. Draw 3 cards. Yeehaw! We draw 1 Water Energy. Interestingly enough. Probably will go for the green. We're gonna leave that Pokegear as it is. Victory Sign. We'll get ourselves. Yeah. He could discard 1 of the energies, which is sad. Let's attach water as well as fire. There's not a lot to work with though. Not a lot to work with. I wonder if it will go okay. If he has more hammers, we will be done for though. Have a little bit of luck, but we can still use Victory Sign again. Right? Right. We just set ourselves up, and now it's time for us to use Trinity Star and then finish the job with Skylegends GX. He will still need to scoop up all of his fellas. Wonder if how many scoop ups he's playing. Still has not used his GX move just yet. Okay, he takes 2 prize cards for that, so we don't... slapping down 2 Victinis was probably not the brightest idea, but I expected a one-hit KO at one point, so... LD goes. Research. Okay, the research is live. We will still survive though. He only gets 2 prize cards for that, 2 prize cards for that. That means we are still okay. Still okay. Crushing Hammer, no! Ooh, scary. I wonder which energy he would have selected, the lightning or the water. I really wonder. If he would have picked lightning, we would have been in trouble. If he would have picked water, we would have not been in trouble. The only thing we needed to find is like a welder. Or maybe top deck an energy. Okay, Scoop Up Net's going live. I wonder if he's found his water type energy already. Note to self, don't play Jirachi with ADP. Play Zacian instead. I haven't seen any Zacian just yet, but he has room for Crushing Hammers though. Yeah. Crushing Hammer again. Hammer and Zacian. I wonder what he's gonna take. We still have a little bit of time on our hands. It's fine. Hammer! Tails! It is heads. Select water, please. Water type energy. Select it. Right now. It's the lightning. Sure. As to be expected. But he's still stuck as well, so he should have not done some greedy stuff here. Going with hammers over stuff. Maybe he's gonna go for the Dene right now. Energy switch in the discard. He wasted like 4 switch cards already, so his Jirachi will probably be snoozing it out here. Attachment to the Zacian. Intrepid Sword. Okay. It's fine. It is the same scenario though. It is the same scenario. Okay, either we green or we get the powerful Carlos energy as well as the big charm. The green is probably better. We still have the victory sign. Guzma Hala takes up way too many things, so I'm actually gonna go for green. Let's get the retrieval. Yeah, these things are stuff we don't want to smack down. We already have Welder in hand, right? Maybe the boss is nice, so we can start pressurizing the opponent. Yeah, maybe. Vitality Band is also nice against those couple of Zacians. He already got rid of his Tool Scrapper, by the way. What is in here as well? Energies, okay. Think this is fine. Energies is what we want, right? Energies is what we want. How many energies in here? Okay. This is also an option, by the way. If we slap down another water energy, it's sad. So let's grab these for now. Energy Retrieval. Getting ourselves the lightning energy back. Thank you very much. Okay. Slapping this. Slapping that. And let's go for... Shuffle the... Yeah, we could do that, but that's not a nice option. Victory sign, he's probably gonna be stuck in the active anyhow. Let's just take 1 fire. We could get 1 lightning and then finish with a Moltres Zapdos Articuno. Yeah, fine. I don't want him using another one of these hammers. If he uses one of the hammers, we should be prepared here. We have the water type energy. We have the Vitality Band for the Zacian. We should be okay. We even have boss, so we can actually target down the Zacian, attack him, leave the Jirachis as it is, and then finish them off with the Skylegends GX. That would be awesome, right? He's still like searching for water type energy. I don't know what it is with the opponents lately. They don't seem to get anything. Also have 2 fire energies left in the deck. Maybe slapping down 2 stadiums to overlap that chaotic swell would be awesome. But he is stuck. He went through all of his resources, 4 switches. Okay, big charm. He's gonna be stuck. I dare ya. Just use Intrepid Sword. Maybe all of your scoop ups are priced and we should be golden. If their scoop ups are priced, we're definitely golden. Research. I think I will boss the ADP since he doesn't have any switches left. He cannot get this guy out of the active position, and then we can use Trinity Star to get rid of like 1, 2, 3 threats at once. And these guys are not a threat since we do have Victini in the deck still. We still need to find it though. We still need to find it. Okay, they just all concede today. PTCGO shuffles. It would have been nice to see that Sky Legends for lots of prize cards. So that is the main thing you want to do here is like you attack and then you use the Sky Legends and take like 5 prize cards at once. That works very well against Eternatus because of the Vitality Band or the Powerful Cars Energy. The math works out. The Trinity Burn slaps 210 with the Vitality Band 220, and then if you use the Sky Legends for 120 with the Vitality Band, you get 340, which is awesome. Or you just need 1 Powerful Cars Energy and 1 of those attachments. Okay, we're up against another opponent. Hopefully, they have the correct deck box, by the way. TCG shuffles 4 Fire Energies. Interesting. So lots of opponents are not winning from us, so it seems. Definitely don't play Jirachi if you're playing ADP. Let's see. Come on, start with Victini. It's the wrong Victini though. It is the wrong Victini. We're gonna have to rely on Quick Ball and Switch with the green to just get ourselves going. We do have tackle, so at least we have that going for us. He also gets mulligans like crazy. Okay, another Zacian, and this guy is gonna be quicker than ever before. First turn, actually second turn, Ultra Creation will be sad. Definitely because we have Victini in hand. Sad news for us. He does start with Darylodon, a 2 retreat Pokemon. Is he going to go for the Energy-GX or ADP? Lots of people still playing Zacian ADP. It's been going around ever since Sword and Shield. One of the more... people are calling it the S tier deck. Also sad that this guy has 130 HP. Another Zacian. Okay, is he gonna try and go for the dunk? Intrepid Sword over here. Sure, no energies, that's fine. No ADP inside. Fine, okay. We start immediately with the energy spinners, which is very good. So tackle, we'll get this. The Powerful Cars Energy, is it necessary? Maybe. Powerful Cars Energy is in here. We also get the Stadium card of choice, Viridian or Giant Heart. Okay, I'll take these for now. What else? We need to find, a switch card. So we need to play green first. So we are gonna get a switch card and the Quick Ball. That is what we need to do. Unfortunately, we need to use that green for that. Next up, Energy Spinner. Let's get ourselves some firepower. Maybe another Water Energy. Yeah, we get 2 of them in the deck. Yeah, it's fine. Let's get all of these for now. Wait, there we go. Slapping this down. The Vitality Band is necessary. I'm gonna get rid of 1 sneaky Fire Energy. I know. Let's get Victini. Victini time. We switched over to here. Victini, it is time to shine. And I wonder if we should attach it to the Victini on the bench. If it is so, he still has Boss's Orders and he can knock us out. Yeah, we still don't have the Welder in hand, unfortunately. So these 2 energies are gonna come onto the Moltres Articuno. It's Zapdos. This is what the video is all about. So he could attach, use Metal Saucer, and use Boss in the same turn. I know that, but this guy probably will go down afterwards, which is a sad thing. Hopefully we top deck Pokegear so we can Welder. It is pretty scary. Maybe he's still stuck in the... Okay, Metal Saucer is live. Attachment of the turn is live. He needs Switch and Boss's Orders. If we would have used Victory Stein here and he would have gotten the Boss's Orders, then we would have already been done for. But right now we still have... Okay, there's the Boss Orders. Yeah, Victini going down Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. We are not going down instantly, so it seems. We have Switch. Ooh. Fortunately, we do not have what it takes. Switch to this guy. Okay, what now? Probably has Tool Scrapper. Or maybe he doesn't. Let's go with green. Let's find a doll. And a switch. With the doll and switch, we can actually put 110 on everything, but that's not what we need at this point. Let's get... We do have another Vitality Band. Let's get Welder. And Boss. Welder and Boss, right? Welder and Giant Heart. How many energies in here? 0. Not gonna help him out getting more energies. Setting up another one? Yeah. A Welder and... I wonder what I should take, to be honest. Setting up 2 of these Articunos is nice, though. Ta-ta! Okay, we do have the Vitality Band, and we can also attach off turn if need be, or we can just accelerate 2 Fire Energy straightly from the deck to these guys. If we can get out another one and accelerate these energies, that would be awesome. We do have Welder. I don't know. I don't know what to take. I'm gonna get rid of the Water Energy. Okay, what do we have? What do we have left to work with? So Lightning and Water again. We do have Welder in hand, so that's awesome. So Victory Sign. 1, 2. Okay, they're both set up right now. Everything can one-shot him. We have a Vitality Band in hand. Okay, after the Welder, we can rely on Guzma Hala later. Okay. Is he gonna be able to go through 2 of these fellas? Air Balloon. Retreat. And here comes the Zacian. We can either attack with, well, a Victini in the back. Or he can just, yeah, he takes down one of these guys. Sure. We can use, of course, the Sky Legends if need be. Welder here. And then switch. We can also do that. Okay. Weldering 1 energy. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Attach over here. I wonder if he's gonna be able to, like, get energies done. He could get another Zacian done, but we have, like, other stuff that can work. We can use the Sky Legends here. Then 110 on everything. Ah! Nasty. Or just wait it out, I think. He hasn't used the ADP here, so it's just fine using this attack. We do get like 2 prize cards. Maybe there is a Pokégear or a Welder in there. Any of these. Okay, Pokégear. If we can get another Welder, we're off with another Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. We should be okay by then. We can also attack with Victini V, by the way. And we still have retrievals left. It's pretty okay. What is he gonna do? He needs Saucer and Energy. Quick Ball. Okay, the Water Energy is going down the drain. So where's ADP? He does take 3 prize cards for this, so maybe that is his approach. Crobat V. Interesting. These opponents are all playing very weirdly. Switching? Switching? Okay, he needs to open his hand for... Maybe his hand is ridiculously filled with boss's orders. We can attack with Victini V and just promote this Victini as a pivot. He does have a 1 retreat. Okay, switching and stuff. Okay, energy switching. Oh, what is going on? Energy switch again. Okay, now I understand his bad hand. Crobat for a couple of cards. Attachment. Does he have the Saucer to follow up with that? If not, the Pokégear could find the boss's orders. And I think I will use the Trinity shenanigans here. Flying ourselves back in deck, but this does not work in this matchup. We just need to go crazy. Okay, the Dane. That's another energy switch going down the drain. Another switch. 3 switches. Like, these ADP decks are bricking like hell. And our Trinity fella is still alive. Okay, here is the fella. But if he loses this guy, okay, he's not attaching it. Okay, another Saucer. Okay, he has another one ready. That's 3 Saucers down the drain. Yeah, 3 saucers down the drain. Tool Scrapper, getting rid of the Vitality Band. We do have another one. And if we find Welder, I would rather attack with Victini V, by the way. Okay. Marnie, 2 low hand size. Okay, we're losing our capability of the potential Welder, but we do get a boss lord and a powerful card as energy. Does get the job done. Somehow? Some way. Okay, these guys are very bad to be having on the field right now. Turbo Patch. Intrepidsaur, what is going on? Okay, we do have boss lords. I'm going to take one of these guys down with us because we do have the powerful Kara's energy to go around with. Okay, we can also 110 and then go to the deck. Nah, not gonna be doing that. We do get multiple prize cards here. Let's take this guy down. Next up, Big Charm on this guy. I'm gonna leave these guys open. Maybe we draw into Guzma Hala or whatever. Let's go with Trinity Burn. Okay, that's 2 of them down. We still haven't shuffled ourselves back in the deck, but we need like Giant Heart and Welder. Okay, Welder, that's 1. Victini. We can still pivot Victini, accelerate here, and he can never, ever, ever take down this guy. Never. We still have 2 fires in the deck, we know for sure. And you need to attack with a Pokemon that can deal a significant amount of damage. This guy doesn't seem to have any energies. Looks like this crazy deck is winning. We don't even need Sky Legends GX. But I reckon if you use that against Eternatus or weak HP like Jirachi's on the bench, you're going to have an awesome time for sure. Definitely a great deck to explore. Do love the Stealthy Hood protecting you against Galarian Zigzagoon and Fion. Very, very nice. Not a lot of people are still playing Fion, but you never know. The Mawile. Okay. Yeah, slap down our Pokemon here. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, either way, we get the victory sign. He already used 2 boss Zords, right? But he still has like Eldigos. If he would have shuffled back in the deck, he would promote a doll, but our hand was not optimal for that. Yeah, he takes 3 prize cards. If you find a reset stamp, that would be nice. Ta-ta! Okay, this is busted. Victory sign. Before we do that, here we go. Reset stamp. And then go for the victory sign. There we go. 1, 2. 2 different types. Okay, this is sad. Just a little one then. Yeah, we are in a tough position. We did get him in a position where he needs to find a switch card. He already has 3 switch cards down the drain, so we might be safe for a turn. He could retreat into his Duraludon. That's fine. Maybe we top deck like Viridian Forest, or we top deck Giant Heart, or we... Yep, perfect! Just what we needed. Yeah, Marnias, just what we needed. Give me a boss. Give me a boss's orders. Or Pokegear, finding the boss could also be good. Yeah, we put the Big Charm on here, so it's a little bit funky. Maybe we should have waited. We needed the Vitality Band, but we do we have Tool Scrapper still left? Yeah, we do have Tool Scrapper still left. We can discard our own tool, so that's good. At least. Sure. Either we get the boss, or we get the Welder for the Victini. It doesn't matter. Although we only have 1 energy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either we get the Welder, or we get the boss from the Pokegear. That's our win con. The Energy Retrieval will provide us with 2 energies, which is enough to use the Energy Burst knocking out the Zacian, or we can use this fella and just go crazy. He has so many Dennis and stuff. It's funky. Very funky. We've been playing like for 40 minutes and this is what we get. Some weird funky decks that cannot seem to one-shot Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. They cannot even use their Ultra Creation GX properly. Like 3 bosses in the discard. Okay, he gets a boss back with Eldigos. Do we have switches left? Sad. What is he going to do? We can still like use the Sky Legends GX without anything, so we cannot be stuck. That's good. Metal Sharpener. Okay, he just retreats to the bench. Doesn't even bother knocking out our Victini. So now we need to find the boss. how do we find the boss? Is just thinning out the deck as quickly as possible. We have a boss and a welder. We have 2 Pokegears, right? Pokegear 1. I take the welder. Or we take the green to find the boss. But we could have another win con, right? If we get the green, we get... At least we can set ourselves up for next turn, right? Yeah, fine. Welder and green. Green for boss. Retrieval, welder. He already has 3 boss's orders in discard, right? Well, he got one back, right? He got one back. So we're gonna green. And we will get ourselves... Tool Scrapper. Or actually boss's orders. He's going to attack with Zacian anyhow, right? Tool Scrapper as well as Vitality Band. Yeah, these are the cards that we need. So we can retreat. Attack this guy. Tool Scrapper. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Getting our Vitality Band ready. He could have Tool Scrapper. Yeah, Tool Scrapper's in his discard pile. Fine. Vitality Band, and here we go. Trinity Burn. Boom. What now? We do have Energy Retrieval in hand. We don't just need the boss. He has 2 cards in hand. If he bosses, he can only take 2 prize cards. If we get an energy, which we do with Energy Retrieval, he could still have a reset stamp left. And 3 cards. He only has 10 cards left in the deck. He could do that. He needs like boss orders, reset stamp, but then he cannot draw cards. He already used like the Dene twice. Yeah, look at this fella go. 300 HP, and we have access to like Sky Legends on weak HP Pokemon that he does not have. Boss orders, yeah, take this guy. Brave Blade, and now he needs to hope that we don't have the stuff. Energy Retrievals, how many are in there? Okay. Retrieval. 1, 2. Viridian. Okay, there's still a retrieval in there, so we can welder. 2 energies. No retrieval, so we just use Sky Legends. Sky Legends. We shuffle ourselves back in the deck. It's fine. Hey, what now? You're up against a huge HP Pokemon. Now we do have Pokegear in hand. Could have stamped him, but then he has more cards. He has no longer options to boss. 3 boss have been played. And in a situation like this, like if we use the Sky Legends, you get rid of all the damage while slapping 110 on everything. If he has a 4th boss's orders, I would be surprised, but either way, he needs to attack me at one point, and we still have a retrieval to retreat these fellas at one point, so it's basically game. I don't know what other options he has. Look at all these support Pokemon. Oricorio and ADP. Funky. And we do have access to the boss's orders. And I also think even the Cynthia Catlin in this list. Sure. Pretty long video, but it's kind of worth it, I guess. Showcasing that you don't underestimate the power of the bird trio. What now? He cannot attack. He's out of switches. Yeah, he does have... Okay, they just can see. So, woo! Hopefully you guys enjoyed this pretty long video with Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. Definitely try out the list for yourself. It's very nice if you're able to get residual damage on Galarian Zigzagoons and Jiraichis, taking lots and lots of prize cards simultaneously while getting yourself back in the deck. I do love the deck, and we will have to explore it some moments further, because these matches probably did not showcase what the deck is fully capable of, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video nevertheless. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Peace out.